neglected at the outskirts. Was the Israeli policy of population decentralization successful in social terms? Population decentralization is the mainstream policy in Israel for more than a century. It started with families leaving the safety of the old centers like Jerusalem, Tiberias and Tzfat to build new farms and work the land. It served as the main theme of pioneers that came in the first three aliyot, and it is still at the hardcore of the Israeli government policy. As we can see in these graphs, this policy is very successful. Between 1961 and 1995, people left Tel Aviv and went to the periphery. In a span of 30 years, their percentage climbed and a 57% majority in the periphery was established. In the years to follow, the numbers remain stable, and the 2010 numbers show only inside change. Tel Aviv falls down in favor of more affluent cities in the center, places like Ra'anana and Rishon LeZion. This period of time shows big physical development. Small rural communities turn into small towns. Dirt roads turn into paved streets. Country roads turn into freeways. Small houses grow bigger, and commercial centers are being built. Silence makes way to constant traffic hum. The social change is different. People are complaining about being left behind, and it's for a reason. Health facilities in the country deteriorate, and much more so in the periphery. Education budget cuts have pushed the population in the center to take more money out of their private pockets, while the weaker population outside does not have the means to do so. They lag behind. I've excluded Bedouins since most of them live in an unrecognized settlements, so there is no sufficient information, and Jerusalem because of its religious population that does not have matriculation. Here we see that in the periphery, more people rely on social benefits. They have bigger chance to lose their jobs. More of the working force is temporarily occupied by companies that supply outsourcing. Income is down 25% compared with the center, while expenditure is down only 10% thanks to social benefits. Maybe because of despair and apathy, we had no uprising in the past. But it seems like the times have changed. Last year, the protest began. Months of demonstrations were capped with a pilgrimage to Jerusalem. Aliyah LaRegel for social justice. Obviously, people moving into the periphery made a physical development. But as we see here, there is no social and economical benefit to that fact. Is there a price to pay? In the north, we have natural resources that are under constant attack. In the following clip, we'll see into the future. We'll see the eastern branch of Road 6, the road that goes from the lower Galil and into the upper Galil, goes all the way through Hula Valley. A 6-lane highway. A highway that was planned as though this country is much, much bigger. As though we want to turn the Galil into a copy of the center. We want to turn every small town here into a Ra'anana or Rishon LeZion look-alike. This road is so humongous that it's really hard to understand how we are going to live by it. It's going to dominate our lives. It is clear now that if we want to make real change and develop the outskirts of the land, we need to invest in the social assets, in education, health, culture, and so on. We need to strengthen tourism and conservation, and conserve the environment, in the north and in the south. We need to develop Be'er Sheva into a modern metropolis by investing in an up-to-date underground train and public infrastructure. We need to stop building sleeping towns around it. In the north, we should invest in agriculture and regard farming as part of land conservation. Unlike population decentralization, these goals are sustainable. Thank you.